In this video, we will look at how to acquire images from files which come from a camera. Typically, the way this works is you take all of your images with the camera, you remove the camera card from the camera, and you put it into your computer, and it becomes a disk drive. We will simulate this using a network drive on my computer. So we assume that we have scanned in the actual book using a barcode scanner, and that we're now ready to acquire the image from a file. So in order to do that, we will hit Acquire Image, whether it's on the main Scan It window or on the Research tool where you're actually looking for the data associated with the book. We've seen that in another video. So to start this process, we will click the Acquire from File button. That will bring up a dialog box to navigate to the files with. In this particular case, I'm going to navigate to the drive that contains the files. And I will see these files in the window when I get there. What I generally do is I will choose the extra large icons from the object here, which allows me to see the images. Now, normally you would have a folder that has only images in them. In this particular case, I have a bunch of extra stuff because I'm using a temporary folder, so this would not normally be the case. This book is Digital Fortress. I can see Digital Fortress right here. I'm going to click on that image. I'm going to open that image. That will bring it into our scanning tool, and this is an image taken from a camera which now requires cropping because cameras do not provide cropping. So I will click the Crop Image tool. I will get the crosshair. I will start in one corner, click and hold the button down, and drag the window to be the area that I would like to capture. You can now see these small dots on the edge. These small dots on the edge would allow you to resize by clicking and dragging it like so. In this particular case, I'm ready to crop. As you can see, we have the scissors tool. Clicking with the scissors tool will crop the image. So now we have the image cropped. I can look over here at the rotate. I could rotate it 90 degrees or more, changing my image if there's a slight skewing of it. I can change my image quality here. I can adjust the contrast and the brightness. I can pick which file I'm working with. In this case, it's the main display image. I can even change the size of the file if need be due to scanner or camera issues. In my particular case, I'm just going to go ahead and click Save. I've saved the file. It's now saved in the images folder with the SKU value as taken from here .jpg, and that will automatically be picked up by BookTrakker during the upload process. And that more or less basically establishes the process required to do each image. So now what I will do is I will go through the entire process of scanning a book and getting the image. In this case, it's a paperback. I scan the image, the book into the barcode field. I wait for the data to be obtained. Up pops the research tool window with the data from Amazon or whatever my last place was. In this case, I'm going to simply give it a quick price of $10. I know that's a ridiculous price. And then I'm going to go to the Acquire Book image to show you the same process for this book. So now we go back to Acquire from File. We scroll down to the image. We choose the image. We open the image. We crop the image. Same technique as before. Crosshairs, start at a corner. Drag it up. Click to process, save. You see the file size, it's saved. I'm going to close it. I'm going to accept the book. And I will proceed to do one more to drive home how quickly this process operates. Now, granted, you could be doing more. You could be doing more research, checking on eBay using the eBay Verify tool, so on and so forth. But for our demonstration, which is focused purely on acquiring the image from the disk, and of course the other side is that where I have to scroll, you would have to scroll through images, but not these other files, because presumably you would have using a pure image folder, and that's it. So everything's good. I'm going to crop it again. And I'm going to save the image. Close the thing. Accept. I just did 3 books pretty quickly. So that gives you a good idea of how the image scanning from a camera works. It's basically not much different from whatever you're doing now, except that there's a lot of the process is automated. And now, as long as you have Image Manager and hosting, when you do the upload, it will automatically upload those records. You don't have to do anything more for these images. And you could add additional images using the exact same procedure and choosing the image type as we showed in there. That concludes the demonstration of acquiring images from a camera in BookTrakker. Thank you.